Princess Sandra the founder of Living Water Fountain Global Enlightenment Foundation. The foundation is about the voice for the albinos. We try to speak up for people living with albinism. That's what the foundation is all about. We are looking at having a society that is well informed about albinism, because I think there's a problem there. People are not informed about albinism. So we're looking at having a society that have the full knowledge about albinism and how to live with people living with albinism. That's our vision. Yeah, we just noticed from what is happening in our society today, the people living with albinism are not well represented. So we're looking at having a society or creating a space for the people living with albinism in the society. That's our mission. This inspiration about this whole thing, this foundation, was as a result of me waking up one day and giving birth to a baby that is living with albinism. I found that it was a different thing altogether, like a different ball game. I needed to do a lot. So I found that information and knowledge really needed to play part, and part of the knowledge I have gotten so far because of me giving birth to a child living with albinism, or me being a parent with a child living with albinism. I've seen a lot, I've witnessed a lot, and I've heard a lot. So from the much I know, I just figure it out that it's so important that I come up to speak. I come out to say something concerning albinism as a whole. It's a total package. It affects the mother, it affects the father, it affects the children. It's cut across every angle. You can imagine a woman that gives birth to a child and the baby comes out as a child living with albinism, and the husband leaves her or deters her there or sends her out of the house, tagging that child, the supposed child, a taboo. You can imagine what the woman will go through, the trauma. The society is not even making it easy for the mothers, of course. When you're carrying a baby that is living with albinism, the next thing the society start asking you, is that your child? Is the child fathered by your husband? Because your husband is a black, how come you're having a white child? Too many things, and it's a lot for a woman to start processing it. So the foundation is trying to enlighten the society that it's a two-way thing. It's a man and a woman that come together and make this baby. And science has proved it that to have a child living with albinism, the man has to be a 50% carrier of the gene, and also the woman has to be a 50% carrier for them to come together and have a child living with albinism. So it's not a woman's thing. It's for husband and wife to understand it is our thing together. It takes a lot to raise a child living with albinism. I happen to have 5 children, but I have one living with albinism. Raising him up is very different from the 4 that I've done before he came. So it's another process, it's another ball game together. So the society needs to understand that this woman in question needs extra help, extra support. Whatever you can do to support a woman that has a child that is living with albinism, please do, so that it will be a lot more easier on the woman, and then the child as well will grow with a strong mental knowledge of understanding that the society accepts me. Because when you reject a mother, you reject the child, obviously, and when a child feels rejected, the child will hardly find his or her space in the society. And so it still brings me back to what we're going to be discussing furthermore, because we have a lot to discuss, because it's all about enlightening the society. There's stigmatization, there's rejection, there's psychological problem, there's social problem, there's emotional problems. All this we'll continue to talk about, but trust me, we can make it easy on them. Say no to stigmatization, say no to rejection. Everybody deserves equal rights, no matter the color, no matter if a person is living with albinism, he or she is not less of who you are. So please treat them with so much love. Thank you. In the next 5 years, Living Water Fountain Global Enlightenment Foundation will be somewhere up there, because we intend to push and continue to push until the society gets to understand that yes, it has come to stay. And trust me, the sky is a stepping stone for us, because we are definitely getting there. Okay, the foundation, basically, bulk of the challenges lies with the finance, because for this foundation, like I said, we're going to be talking more, we're going to be educating more, but part of the things we've been doing so far is trying to make sure that every child gets an eye check, to ascertain, the extent of the damage in their eyes, because this albinism affects their eyes, obviously, and most of them are not in school because they can't see. The teachers don't understand that this child cannot see properly. So majority of the things that we've been doing so far, or we have done so far, and we intend to do even more, is to make sure that every child gets an opportunity to see a doctor, an eye doctor, that we examine their eyes and maybe possibly get the glasses. We've been able to do it for over 150 kids, give them an eye check and give them glasses as well according to their prescription, and they're so happy. You can imagine, you'll be so amazed to see a child that's not been able to read, and the child begins to read because he or she has gotten a pair of glasses. So part of the challenges we have is finance to do this across the whole states, because we intend to go across the whole states in Nigeria. We've done it twice in Abuja. We intend to take it to other states so that every other state can enjoy it. It's not limited to Abuja, it's cut across the whole 36 states in Nigeria, but this involves money. So we're calling on partners that can come in. If you're a good eye doctor that is out there hearing my voice, please, your services is needed. If you can volunteer to give eye check to these children free of charge, the foundation, that is all we all about. Even if you're there, you're selling glasses, kids glasses, that's like frames that can be used to give them prescriptions, please partner with us. Then if you think that you want to make yourself available, maybe bring machines and equipment, because we need equipment as well to examine these kids, please do so. Most of them are out of school. Their mothers, and especially the mothers, they suffer because most times they are kicked out of marriage without anything. We're looking at seeing how we can help these women in order to give these children, a sound health, a sound upbringing. Then if you're there, that you're a dermatologist, these children experience skin burn. If you can help us with sunscreen that these children will use to protect themselves from sunburn and all that, which translates to cancer over time, please do. Whatever way you can to support the vision of this foundation is highly welcomed. We're looking at doctors, we're calling on doctors, skin doctors, eye doctors, please. Services that you give to us free of charge, if you don't mind, we'll really appreciate it. We intend to go around the state, so wherever you are, you can connect with us. Probably we'll visit your state and then you will help in giving the services. It will go a long way. And we're also calling on the media houses, because at times when I approach the media houses, some of them want you to pay for you to educate and enlighten the society. I think these things should come free, because you're trying to solve a problem that is out there, eating people up, and we don't know that it's eating them. Look at, for instance, check the statistics of people living with albinism that are up there. They are very few. Why? Because when they are growing, they are being made so that they are being suppressed completely. Like from home first. We're looking at the home front. From the home front, they are being suppressed before they even come out. So we're even calling on psychologists. If you're a psychologist that is out there, please come. You can do something by talking to a few of these people, and they will get back to normal. They will get back to normal shape. They will know that yes, they can actually do something. So we're calling you, whatever that you're doing. Are you a businessman out there? Yes, you can support us, because you've just given us a little form to say, okay, this is it, or sponsor one thing or the other for us. It is going to go a long way. The message is simple. love yourself. If you're out there listening to me and you're living with albinism, please love yourself. It starts from self-love. And if you're a mother that has a child living with albinism, please, my message to you is to teach your child to love him or herself. Very important. When you build in that confidence in that child, whether the society wants it or not, the child will find a space for himself or for herself. But when you don't sink that message into that child, the child comes out to the society and the society relegates the child to the background, probably to the backyard, and that's where your child will be. So you need to do something as the mother. If you're listening to me, please make your child to love his or herself. It's very important. And let that self-love comes along with self-confidence. It comes along with boldness. It comes along with everything that this child needs to face the society. That a lot of them are being stigmatized today is because they have allowed the society to do that. But if you prepare your child properly, then your child will be bold enough to stand and see that he or she is unique. Trust me, your child is unique. You that is living with albinism, you are unique. There is only one birth in 18,000 births of a child living with albinism. Yes, I'll take that again. In 18,000 births, we have just one birth that will produce a child living with albinism. So if you are that one person that comes after 18,000 births, trust me, that is unique. That is uniqueness. You should start calling yourself unique. And when you start seeing yourself that way, society will not have any option but to say, really, you are unique. I'll give you a short story. When I had my child, I made sure I made him understand that he's special. That even when he goes out, when he comes to the public, he's the only one that is an albino, right? He's the only child living with albinism. But trust me, every child is running around him to touch him. Because I've made him understand that you are unique. People will always come around you. And he's growing with his head high, his shoulders high, knowing fully well that he is unique. So when you see him, you will see him with all pride, walking with all pride, because I've instilled that in him. Society will come looking for you, and that's where he has placed his mind, and that is what is going for him. So when he comes to the school, people are touching him, people are pointing at him. I say that pointing don't feel that they are gossiping or trying to run you down. See it as amongst everybody that has to be spoken about, it is me. That is uniqueness. So you that is listening to me, start seeing yourself that way. When you see yourself that way, society has nothing else to think of you other than what you think about yourself. You that is watching this video, please, we can't do this alone. I mean, it's together with you, we can go a long way. Remember, we're trying to create a space for these people living with albinism. We're trying to make them belong to the society which we are existing in. So we need your support, we need all your support. And don't forget to spread this news, don't forget to spread the message. Say no to stigmatization, say no to rejection. Please love anybody you see living with albinism. That's how much we can do for them. Spread love, give them love. Don't forget to go on all our social media handles. Our number is 081 61 538833. I'll take it again. 081 61 538833. Please feel free to call in and maybe make suggestions, make donations, whatever you want. Please just call and we can take it up from there. Thank you. See you.